The love story of David and Delilah may be one of the greatest love stories that have been lost in time. David, which was 17 about, was soon to be the ruler of his country, who was being trained for that and brought up to do that. And this is in a very small country over in Europe, back in the mountains, in the 13th century. Young David was out riding his horse one day, and as he's riding, he hears this beautiful singing. And so he gets off his horse and very quietly goes to the pond, and he separates the reeds, and he sees the young woman. Later, he finds out that her name is Delilah. Delilah is a young gypsy. Her father is the gypsy king. Well, David and Delilah fall in love instantly. It's a love that most people wish they could find. David was a musician. He played the flute. Delilah was a musician. She played the cello. And it is said that when David and Delilah would play their music, that because of their love, the music was just so wonderful. It was just beautiful. Well, as things happened, their love grew stronger and stronger. But one day, David's father found out about this, and he talked to David. He said, "David, you're going to be the ruler of this country. You will not marry a gypsy, and you will never see her again." And that's what David is supposed to do, is be the ruler. So he said, all right. Delilah's father, the king of the gypsies, found out and said the same thing. Delilah, you will have nothing to do with that political structure. You will never see him again. It's kind of sad because their love was so great that neither David nor Delilah during their lifetime ever married. It is said that night, or at the beginning of night, when the sun was coming down and the fog would start rolling down the mountains through the trees and starting to come down, that David would walk out on the balcony and he would take out his flute and he would begin to play. Off in the distance at the gypsy camp, Delilah would hear the flute, and she would take out her cello and she would answer him in song. And they did this for the rest of their life. The only contact they could have was music. And it is still said today in that small country that if you're there at twilight, when the fog begins to come off the mountains and roll down through there, if you listen with your heart, you will still hear the song called Gypsy Love.